You're probably referring to non-citizen voting, which
As only one example.
has, been a big issue. I'll tell you one reason why it's been a big issue, who I blame for it, and that's the Russians. The Russians have picked up on this specific narrative as something that they can use to essentially spew propaganda that divides Americans. Their goal is to undermine trust in the legitimacy of our elections and to pit Americans against each other. Look, what Americans need to know about this: it is a crime for non-citizens to vote, a federal crime that is punishable by prison, deportation, and a permanent bar to citizenship. Second, election officials forever have had multiple layers of systems and processes in place to ensure voter eligibility and the accuracy of voter rolls. And the important thing to know is it's working. So the data actually shows that non-citizen voting is exceptionally rare. Just look at Georgia. So Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger just announced last week what he called the most comprehensive citizenship audit. You know what they found? Out of 8.2 million voters in Georgia, 9 non-citizens voted, 0.0001%.
Georgia, a red state that recently went blue, but Raffensperger we're talking about was a Republican elected official. I'm saying that not because it should matter, but just so people understand.
Yeah. Your point is a good one, because at the end of the day, elections are political. Election security is not. We do need to recognize that, right? It's not a Republican issue. It's not a Democratic issue. It's an American issue. Election security is national security. We're talking about the foundation of our democracy, and I think it is dishonest and, frankly, really irresponsible for anybody in a position of power or authority, regardless of party or politics, to be spreading inaccurate information that undermines American trust in our election infrastructure. It's corrosive to our democracy. It does the work of our foreign adversaries for them. And oh, by the way, it is leading to very real physical threats to election officials of both parties.